Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are diving into the world of military giants. From the skies to the seas, let's talk about the world's 10 largest military machines that shaped the battlefield unbelievably. Let's get started. First up, the USS Gerald R. Ford. This behemoth is the largest aircraft carrier ever built, displacing around 100,000 tons. Commissioned in 2017, it's packed with cutting-edge technology and an air wing that can dominate the skies. It is expected to serve the US Navy for the next 50 years. It has a length of 333 meters and height of 76 meters with a beam of 78 meters. It has two nuclear power reactors that generate power for its smooth sailing and effective working. It is well equipped for electronic warfare and wet decoys. It can carry more than 75 aircrafts. It has an advanced fleet of surface-to-air missiles and 3 guns to counter its enemies. Next we have the MiL Mi-26, the biggest and most powerful helicopter ever to enter the series production. This Russian heavy-lift helicopter, first introduced in 1983, can carry up to 20 tons of cargo. That's equivalent to about 20 cars. It has been crucial in disaster relief missions around the world. Powered by two Lotero D136 turboshaft engines, each producing 11,400 horsepower, can carry up to 90 passengers or 60 stretchers in medical evacuation. It features an 8-blade main rotor which helps distribute the massive lift requirements more evenly and efficiently compared to helicopters with fewer blades. It has a range of about 800 kilometers or 500 miles with auxiliary fuel tanks, making it suitable for long-distance transport missions. In 1982, the Mi-26 set a world record by lifting a payload of more than 56,768 kilograms to a height of 2,000 meters. This mammoth helicopter is operated by various countries worldwide, including Russia, India, China, and Ukraine, among others. Diving deep, we encounter the Typhoon-class submarine. These underwater giants, commissioned in the 1980s, have a submerged displacement of around 48,000 tons, making them the largest submarines ever built. Typhoon class was developed under Project 941 as the Soviet Akula class, meaning shark. They played a significant role in the Soviet Navy's strategic deterrent during the Cold War. These submarines were able to accommodate comfortable living facilities for the crew of 160 when submerged for several months. The Russian Navy cancelled its Typhoon modernization program in the March 2012, stating that the modernizing one Typhoon would be as expensive as building two new Borei-class submarines. The last one was decommissioned in the February 2023. Imagine a giant of length 175 meters that can swim at a speed of 27 knots or 50 kilometers per hour and can remain underwater for more than 120 days with a crew of 160 persons. It has two pressurized water nuclear reactors, each generating 190 megawatt of power. Meet the R-36M, also known by its NATO reporting name as SS-18 Saturn. This intercontinental ballistic missile from the Soviet era was first deployed in 1974. It's one of the most powerful ever created, capable of delivering a massive nuclear payload across continents and can reach up to a range of 16,000 kilometers. Here are some key points about it. It was 32.2 meters long with a whooping diameter of 3.05 meters. It weighs approximately 211 metric tons with a range up to 16,000 kilometers, that is 9,900 miles. It could carry a payload up to 10 MIRVs, that is multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, each with a nuclear warhead. The R-36 was designed during the Cold War and remains one of the most formidable intercontinental ballistic missiles ever developed by humans. Let's talk about the world's largest bomber, North American Aviation XB-70 Valkyrie. This flying mammoth had length of 185 feet, height of 30 feet and wingspan of 105 feet with a total wing area of 6,297 square feet, making it world's largest bomber. This supersonic bomber was capable of flying at a speed of Mach 3 at a maximum altitude of 70,000 feet to avoid enemy interceptors and surface-to-air missiles. Imagine such a massive plane flying at 3 times the speed of sound. Only 2 prototypes were built. The second prototype was lost during a mid-air collision with an F-104 starfighter during a photo shoot in 1966. Here are some of its unique features. Innovative materials and construction techniques were used to manage thermal expansion and prevent warping at speed of Mach 3 at 70,000 feet altitude. It could droop its wingtips downward by up to 65 degrees to reduce drag and increase efficiency during supersonic flights. It had 6 General Electric turbojet engines, each capable of producing 30,000 pounds of thrust with afterburners. This massive thrust output helps achieve and maintain Mach 3 speeds at high altitudes. However, due to high cost and changes in military strategy led to the cancellation of the program. The Macmillan TAC-50 is a long-range anti-materiel rifle having a total length of 1,448 mm. The TAC-50 holds the record for the longest confirmed sniper kill. It has a weight of 11.8 kg and the barrel of the rifle is 737 mm long. It uses cartridge of .50 BMG. The muzzle velocity is 823 meters per second with an effective firing range of 1800 meters. It has a maximum firing range estimated to be 7,700 meters. That's insane, isn't it? In the realm of transport, the Antonov AN-225 Mriya holds the crown. Originally designed to carry the Muran spaceplane, this Soviet-era giant first flew in 1988. It is the largest and heaviest cargo plane in the world and has been used for transporting oversized cargo globally. It has a crew of 6, including a pilot, co-pilot, navigator, radio operator, and 2 flight engineers. The aircraft weight is 314 tons and has a maximum takeoff weight of 705 tons. With a length of 84 meters and wingspan of 88.4 meters and height of 18.1 meters, this Herculean machine has a wing area of 905 meters square. It can fly at a maximum speed of 850 km an hour and can travel up to a range of 15,400 kilometers with a service ceiling of 11,000 meters. Of course, with such a large body and long distance flight, it has a huge fuel capacity of more than 330 tons. Rolling into battle, the Panzer VIII Moss is the heaviest tank ever constructed. Developed by Germany under the orders of Adolf Hitler during World War II, this super heavy tank weighed in at a staggering 188 tons. Although only 2 prototypes were built and it never saw combat, it remains a symbol of engineering ambition. It had extremely thick armor with up to 240 mm, that is 9.4 inches of steel plating in places. This made it nearly impervious to most anti-tank weapons at that time. Due to its immense weight, it could only travel at a maximum speed of about 20 km on roads, and the immense weight also made it difficult to cross bridges. It was equipped with a 128 mm main gun, one of the largest tank guns ever mounted on an operational tank. It also had a coaxial 75 mm gun and a 7.92 mm MG34 machine gun. Its first prototype was powered by a Daimler-Benz MB509 V12 gasoline engine and a modified Daimler-Benz MB517 diesel engine in the second. Despite its power, the engine struggled to provide adequate mobility. Let's talk about the largest artillery gun, Schwerer Gustav. It took over a year to construct the Schwerer Gustav, built by the Krupp company, and due to its massive size, it had to be transported in pieces and assembled on site. This required extensive planning and logistics. The Schwerer Gustav was initially designed to destroy the French Maginot Line. However, by the time it was completed, Germany had bypassed the Maginot Line. It was only used in combat during the siege of Sevastopol in 1942. The gun fired around 48 rounds, and its use was more a demonstration of power than a practical weapon. The gun was capable of firing a shell weighing 7,100 kilograms over a distance of 47 kilometers and capable of creating craters of 30 feet deep and 30 feet wide. Due to its large size, it was extremely vulnerable to air attacks and required a crew of 250 men just for the gun itself. It also required 2 parallel railway tracks to move and fire. To prevent it from falling into enemy hands, the gun was dismantled and the remains were buried or otherwise disposed of. Lastly, the Kirov class battlecruiser. Though technically a battlecruiser, stands as one of the largest surface combatants ever built. First commissioned in 1980, the Kirov class destroyers are among the largest and heaviest surface combatants warships in the world. Powered by nuclear reactors, virtually they have an unlimited range and endurance. Heavily armed with a mix of anti-aircraft, anti-ship and anti-submarine weapons, these ships are equipped with advanced radar, sonar and electronic warfare systems, making them highly capable in various combat scenarios. The Kirov class ships are about 252 meters long with a full load displacement of around 24,300 tons, making them the largest surface combatants in service. These giants of the military world showcase the pinnacle of engineering and power. From the depths of the ocean to the heights of the skies, they have left an indelible mark on defense history. Which one amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below.